Picture this: you're a Babylonian in what is that? 1873 AD, and you just got nuked, right? I mean, we've all been there at least once. I'm talking about real life, not Civ. And notice how often I'm spying on Colombo. That's because Colombo is the bigger threat. Somebody left this freaking funny comment that was like, everyone ganks until Colombo goes for domination victory. I thought that was so freaking funny. I don't know how tactics-wise I want to emphasize this episode. I might make this episode a bit more meta-wise. But just, you know, keep your eyes peeled. Babylon keeps getting nuked. The Air Force isn't even the worst part. I mean, actually, it could be. The worst part is that now my capital is at 6 population. And none of its tiles can be used anymore. Once I realized Tulum is the threat that it was, I started diverting my attention towards it. And I am going to basically take Tulum and I'm going to give it back to the Maya. I don't want it. I don't want to burn it down. I don't feel like having it. I also am selling buildings because I'm negative gold right now, so I'm selling stuff I don't need, like granaries, unless it's the city of Babylon. Let's see what I sell here. I didn't see. It was going too fast for my screen. But yeah, we're going after Tulum, so that way Brazil can't get an opportunity to nuke us again. Nukes have I believe a range of 10 tiles. Correct me if I'm wrong. And so, if I can get out of 10 tile range of his nukes, which Tulum is definitely 10 tiles within range of my capital, then I shouldn't be nuked anymore, right? And Tulum is taking a lot of damage. It should fall within a turn or two. Looks like Denmark is attacking the Maya, and look at that, I just lost all my other planes, so now I'm really friggin' spooked, dude. I thought Denmark was the threat. Remember when Denmark was killing me? Remember when Denmark took my cities? Nah, that doesn't even compare to this. This is freaking insane, dude. Brazil has so many nukes. I don't know how Brazil has this many nukes, but they do. And I'm losing money again, which means I'm losing some more science. It's not too terrible that I'm losing science, but it is not ideal. So I'm just selling more food buildings. I'm confident in the ability for the city of Babylon to get up to snuff. But yeah, I'm getting nuked quite a bit, and I'm losing a lot. Got some vision. So now I can see what Colombo is looking like and how scared I need to be. I got double rough terrain. And finally I took Tulum. I'm going to give it back to the Maya, so now I don't have to worry about that, except I just lost a mobile Sam, because look at where that mobile Sam is. He can't go anywhere, and no way the Maya is going to give me open borders. So I just... Brazil effectively killed one of my mobile Sams just now. Also, I got nuked a second time, so Brazil has nuked me, I believe, 4 times now. He nuked my cap twice, and he nuked Dur twice. So I'm like, how can he nuke me? Sao Paulo is actually in nuke radius of Dur, which I never knew, but I finally played my cards right, and I have a second atomic bomb. Now I could put it inside Dur and try to re-nuke Sao Paulo, but that would be super risky because if the one turn I transition it over, if he nukes me, then I lose my nuke and I lose all of that production. So I don't know what I want to do. And also, depending on where the range is, I could piss off Wellington and then accidentally go to war with them, right? I don't want to accidentally kill Wellington. It's slightly out of range of Sao Paulo and Akkad, so I probably have to go inside Dur. So here's hoping I don't get nuked. And I don't, which is amazing. Now we're going to nuke Sao Paulo, get rid of all of his planes. Turns out we did hit Wellington anyways, which sucks, but at least all of his planes are gone, so that makes 2 of us. Oh, jeez. But yeah, considering I lost all of my planes, so the only victory... Yeah, this guy has to get killed. I can't do anything with this guy. He's not going to give me open borders. He hates me. I have to delete this guy. But take a thought process, right? I need to go for domination victory, which means I need to take the 2 capitals. Ooh, also this Golden Age is clutch. I need to take these 2 capitals that belong to Brazil, which is Brazil's and then Colombo's Palenque, which I had earlier, right? That's fine, but considering I lost all of my troops, how am I going to bounce back and kill Denmark in time, right? How am I going to do that? this is going to be a really close game if I manage to make it work. I'm selling libraries now just to get some money. I don't need libraries anymore. You know, science is basically done. So I'm just taking what I can get. I think the best way to kill Denmark is to just citadel into his territory, get enough great generals that can citadel my way all the way to Thebes. So that means that would take like 6 great generals. I have 2, I believe. But still, jeez Louise, like, this is going insane. I also did nuke Colombo a little bit, but I actually don't want to kill Colombo, because Colombo is mercantile, and it'd be very beneficial to have them as a friend. You may notice that I've had Melbourne this whole time, and they've really helped me, despite my revolutionary wave. So, Brazil is pushing in on Mozincani. Which is fine, because he has to go through Wellington and it's a very narrow area and all that, he's kind of wasting all of his time. But anyways, yeah, just researched XComs, lost all of my units though, so I basically wasted my time researching XComs because now it's not important to me anymore. I'm a bit more concerned about the units surrounding Dur than I am about the units surrounding Babylon, and Babylon's actually getting up to snuff pretty quickly. For the uninformed, every time you nuke someone, within 2 tiles of the nuke you have, or maybe it's 3, I'm pretty sure it's 2 though, you have a chance to spawn Fallout, and Fallout is basically, it's a flat terrain penalty, or sorry, it's a penalty of like standing on like flat terrain, like marshes and stuff, and also a citizen cannot work it. So that's kind of it tactics wise. I'm going to talk about other stuff now, and what I am going to talk about is how he keeps nuking me. Wow, this is annoying. Also, adjusted my headset volume, so hopefully it wasn't too quiet. I'm trying to make it in relation to the game audio, so that way it's not too quiet, but you know, it's kind of hard to do that. But yeah, very scared of Brazil. Even though he lost Palenque and Tikal and like the Eiffel Tower and all that, he still has rising tourism, so Brazil is a huge threat. If I can't kill him ASAP, I don't know what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is basically get XComs or something. I'm going to go for Sao Paulo. I don't know how I'm going to do for that. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Like, Brazil's the one that sucks here, right? He's the one with infantry. It's Colombo that I'm worried about. Look at Colombo's troops. They have mobile SAMs. Colombo knows what they're doing. They're pressing on Dur. Like, Colombo is a huge threat. I have to probably... I don't know. I can't take over the city of Colombo. I mean, I can, but I shouldn't take over the city of Colombo. So I don't know what I really think the best option is. I could take over Wellington, but I don't think I have the time for that before Brazil would win. So really, I need to make nukes, XComs, planes, the typical stuff, but instead of expending it quickly like I've been doing, I just need to savor it up. I just don't like that though, because I'm so stricken for time right now. So, 2 things I wanted to talk about. The first was from the other day when I had the Tinder episode or whatever. Things are going good. She came over the other day again. Still didn't have sex, but she was like willing. We just didn't because she was on her period. So I think it's working out. Here I go, nuking Sao Paulo. Kind of like how I nuked her DMs and she agreed to go out with me. But that's the worst analogy I think anyone's ever made. I also uploaded a TF2 video today. I understand my audience is Civ 5. This is not going to be a TF2 channel. I'm just uploading videos that I think are fun to make, so don't like expect I'm moving away from Civ or anything like that, or I'm not focusing as much time I am on Civ. Like, I play TF2, I was playing TF2 the same amount before and after making that video. It just so happens, you know, I decided to film it. My friend Halo Loss was like, we should film this, I bet it'd be funny, because Halo Loss was a former TF2 YouTuber. You know, he had like 1,000, 2,000 subs or something like that. He has like a couple videos, like 100,000 views. He had a lot of videos, which I believe he has since deleted or something like that, because he's like, you know, I'm gonna restart my channel. But Halo Loss is a really good TF2 YouTuber. He and I used to play Highlander together. And we tried doing 6s once, but couldn't find a team. In fact, one of my subscribers, his name is Dom, was telling me about how it's super hard to find Highlander or anything like that because everyone always bails, and I was like, dude, I couldn't agree more. Also have the multiplayer game recorded, and I want to start uploading that soon. I might wait till Babylon is done. I think the way I'm going to do the multiplayer game, because it was about 8 hours long and it's live, I'm probably just going to upload an hour at a time, be very similar to Filthy Robot. So leave a comment how you think I should do the multiplayer. Should I do it like by era, so like ancient era, classical, blah blah blah. I mean, if I do it by era, then like the first 2, 3, 4 eras, the videos are going to be way shorter than the last one, because that's just how multiplayer games are. I don't know if anyone's ever played multiplayer Civ, but like, much like this game, a lot of warfare happens at the very tail end of the game, right? So I mean, I could do that. I don't know. I don't know what the best way to do it is. But I am making gains on Brazil. I'm nuking him, I'm killing his units, pressing in with my mobile SAMs. Wellington is not at war with me, which is awesome. If Brazil gets Wellington on his side, I'm boned. And look at that tourism graph. Brazil is making gains, dude. I'm freaking scared of Brazil. But yeah, this won't be a TF2 channel. I don't even know if anyone's going to watch that video. I just kind of, I don't know, I thought it'd be fun to make. And it was fun to make. The way I want to do the TF2 videos is a bit different. I tend to have these videos just very down to earth, just almost systematic in a way, like a Phineas and Ferb episode, where when you watch also I'm paying Denmark to declare war on Brazil because I want an easier time doing this. But anyways, I want to make these Civ 5 videos like Phineas and Ferb episodes, where like you know what you're getting yourself into before you click on it, right? But the TF2 ones are going to be a bit more analogous to like I don't know, other TF2 people that don't make videos anymore, like Germa, right? Like Germa made like very comedic, but also like they were still like good gameplay kind of TF2 videos. I tend to, I don't know if I have a good sense of comedy in these videos. Like I mean I'm not saying, way to be a euphemism. I'm not trying to be like, am I funny or not? But like more like I tend to have these videos pretty seriously. You know, just talking pretty objective facts, right? Which is kind of what I was going on with the Phineas and Ferb thing. But the TF2 ones, if I do manage to make them, are a bit different. You may have just seen that Brazil proposed peace and he did not ask for a city. That is good. That means that Brazil is falling behind, right? That means that Brazil is not doing as well as he once was. I also got an XCOM out now with double cover, so I can put the XCOM in. It's not going to take a lot of damage from the bazookas in the cities because it has double cover. I can put it next to Sao Paulo when I'm ready, and life will be good. I probably want to nuke Sao Paulo once more if I was smart, and I'm also attacking Tikal so I can get Eiffel Tower later. That's really all I care about Tikal. I'm going to take it and use Tikal as a way to move my way in on Palenque. But it looks like his units just don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, which is a bit annoying, right? But what are you going to do? Colombo is also finally running out of troops. Holy crap! And also, look at this settler. Is there even anywhere on the map you can settle anymore? That I guess is new territory. Like, why does Brazil have a settler? Although currently the dilemma I'm facing now is, and I was facing this dilemma earlier, is trying to put nukes in the city of Dur so I can hit Sao Paulo without getting nuked back. His uranium, part of his uranium is in Colombo, or in Colombo's borders at least, so if I can get that, that would be awesome. And I got rocket artillery now, which is even better. But yeah, I am prohibiting myself from getting a science victory. I feel like it's too easy. I could have totally won this game already if I went for a science victory, because I just wouldn't have attacked Brazil. I would have just gotten the techs, and I could have probably finished the spaceships faster than he could have won the tourism. I could even have paid Denmark to kill him for me. But yeah, I didn't want to do that because I'm a cool dude. So mine's kind of, remember when I said these videos are systematic? Mine's kind of been all over the place this recording, but just to summarize, TF2 is not going to be regular on this channel. Uploading the multiplayer game, it's 8 hours long, should I just upload like an hour at a time, do it like Filthy Robot, like what's a good way, 30 minutes at a time, 15 minutes at a time, and have, what's 8 times 4? 32 episodes of a multiplayer game, which I guess that's not too crazy, that's about the same as a regular game, I don't know, but it's one long recording, it isn't, you know, there's no breaks or anything. Can't take Sao Paulo this turn because he has Fallout. That's past me making a mistake, but I can take it next turn. So, I got me Sao Paulo now. What is the next goal? The next goal is to take Rio and maybe even take Brasilia, because he still could have tourism in Brasilia. That's a big deal. Don't want to move my nuke up just yet, and I want to get XComs down to Tikal, so that way I can actually take it, because Tikal has some uranium as well. Hopefully I can stockpile nukes and just go hard in the paint on Denmark, but that's kind of, I mean, that's really big, hopefully. It looks like he shouldn't be able to reach Dur anymore, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think Brasilia can reach Dur, so having my nukes is safe now in Dur. I just don't know if I want to put him in Sao Paulo. He could easily retake it. I don't know how, but he totally could. Colombo could even move in with like a mobile SAM or something and take it, right? And I'm actually starting to rebuild my Air Force, which is nice. Oh man, why are they vacuuming in the hall? I'm sorry if you can hear the vacuuming. My mic is pretty good though, so you probably can't. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to kill his melee units, that way he can't retake Sao Paulo. And Denmark is distracting him. And Denmark's making spaceship parts, which is I'm scared about. If you saw the Carthage game, don't want to make too big of spoilers. It's slightly minor spoilers or whatever, but I'm in a slightly similar situation than I was at the Carthage game. I'm not going to say how or what, but it's just a similar situation. Okay, let's create a puppet. Now we have Eiffel Tower, and now we have a lot of room in on Brazil. This guy now, I'm going to put a spy inside Brazil's land. And I did manage to move a nuke. Should I move Salvador or Rio? I see that Rio has no troops at all, so I feel inclined to nuke Salvador so that way I can hopefully kill some troops, right? But I don't know what I want to do. Or in fact, I could even just not nuke anything and just save it, right? So I go for Salvador. I did nuke some stuff. I don't know what I nuked though. But yeah, Rio has no troops, so I'm doing really well. Next order of business, and I also probably could have nuked myself just now. Just move my unit out of Sao Paulo and then nuke all those troops. But next order of business is to basically kill all these troops. Probably going to lose the city of Sao Paulo this turn, depending on how he does with his Prachinas, which are cool units. The fact that their infantry is a good thing, they're just like, they are not really that different from an infantry, right? They're basically just infantry. When you get their bonus to work though, it's really nice, and I say they do their bonus better than the Minutemen does its bonus. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video, so thank you for watching.